01. The Final Love Letter.
My dear, I hope this letter finds you. This is the last letter I'll write. In the end, the history of Philos and its immortality have failed to outlive humanity. The end of the world is looming at the window, yet I feel extraordinarily calm. A little happy, even. I'm reminded of the time shortly after we had moved in together. The pipe burst and water gushed across the entire floor one afternoon. We panicked and screamed at first. Then we calmed down, worked together, and fixed it before we rested on the sofa. We looked at each other and smiled. It's that sort of happiness. The apocalypse feels like that afternoon, initially chaotic, until all that remains are our quiet surroundings. I can almost hear the rushing water, except it's time flowing away.
As everything returns to the beginning and nothingness, I know my wish came true. After countless uncontrollable jumps through fractured timelines, I've finally reached the ideal ending. Philos is gone with the curse of immortality. Although my courier friend might disagree, I can say that I'm truly human now. To be exact, I'm a human who can meet you in another world. I remember the time we spent together, and those inherent imperfections that you used to joke about. Philos defined them as meaningless, but I was utterly fascinated. There was a person spending 30 minutes agonizing over ice cream flavors at the supermarket's freezer, an office worker napping against a stranger's shoulder on the subway, a college student placing fallen phoenix flower petals on a cat that was napping under the afternoon sun. As I write this, I'm crying just like before. I never once saw a cat in Philos.
Now, these peculiar yet endearing traits that belong only to humans will continue until humankind breathes its last. They won't be reshaped into an eternal planet without ice cream, phoenix flower petals, or napping cats. As I watch this wasteland, created by human hands, gradually turn to dust, from the inside out, erased by the flow of time, I don't feel sorrow. Why should I grieve for nothingness? Most Philosians, after spending the first few hundred years of immortality, lose their ability to perceive meaning. Edicts forbade us from dying, yet we had no desire to live. Until that day, when injured by a wanderer, we in our bodies that surpass the scope of medicine are sent to the heart of the planet for peaceful recuperation. I never saw anyone return from the forest. I only heard that they became part of Philos forevermore. It was murder, disguised as a glorious rite.
The disappearance of Philos isn't the magnificent extinction of a starry sea. Rather, it's the silent dripping of a leaky kitchen faucet or clean clothes with no more creases from being worn. Life here had died long ago. To escape my predetermined fate, I discovered a small cosmic vortex at the edge of Philos and jumped into it. My body was stretched, compressed, torn apart, and reassembled until I became nothing but a fragment drifting through the cracks of space-time. Sometimes I fell, and sometimes I was blown away. I couldn't stay anywhere for long, and time no longer flowed continuously. I thought I would be trapped in another form of eternity. But instead, I arrived on Earth before the age of immortality and met you. From that moment, my entire existence witnessed the most beautiful scenery. Earth's time moves quickly, and my stay was just a few minutes in my lifespan. Yet time moves slowly on Earth. It's so slow that we spent 30 years together in your eyes. In the end, the curse of immortality never released me from its grasp. Time etched deeper lines around your eyes each day, and the years painted your hair gray. You began to avoid holding my hand in public. In others' eyes, we transformed from spouses into mother and son. You refused to go out with me, and finally, you refused to leave Lincoln City to start a new life in a place where no one knew us. After that argument, you said,
My dear, this is as far as our journey can go in this lifetime.
Your voice was soft, calm, yet resolute, and I knew I couldn't keep you anymore. Earth in that era was too primitive, so rudimentary that I couldn't travel to other timelines. After you sent me away, I wandered aimlessly until our final meeting in 2034, when the Deepspace tunnel appeared. Your hair was white, and your face was lined with wrinkles, but your eyes remained vivid and beautiful. All Philosians have faces like mine that never age. However, our eyes contain nothing but endless emptiness. You saw right through my awkwardness, tapped my nose, and grinned with composure.
See these smile lines around my eyes? The stories they tell are more fascinating than your ageless face.
From the corners of your eyes, past decades surfaced one by one. What amounted to minutes in the Philosian calendar became the most brilliant chapter of my long life. I made a decision then. There was something I had to do. Whether I would succeed or not, I didn't know. But I had to try. As the Deepspace tunnel drew closer, you shooed me away, your voice soft yet determined.
Go on now, hurry up. Who knows if there's an interstellar post office out there? If so, you can write to me. Tell me about the adorable old ladies you've met.
The Deepspace tunnel pulled me in, and I only managed to say,
I feel lucky to have met you.
I saw your lips move, but the chaotic spatial noise prevented me from hearing anything. As my body gradually dissolved, I know I'll never have the chance to find out what you said. It's okay. In a finite existence, many questions remain unanswered. But there's one thing I can be certain of. You're the most adorable old lady I've met. My dear, I truly am lucky to have met you. With love, your ageless old man. Written during the demise of Philosis.